I right when the video started, I was like, oh,
Oh,
shizzles.
I need a hat. Shit.
Joey! Joey!
We're both unprepared.
Just wet it, baby.
No, I'm not gonna wet it. I'm just gonna throw on a hat.
Here.
We'll just. Oh.
Oh, I got it for you.
I got it. Ugh.
Hi, guys. Welcome in. Bitte, by intro.
Better.
I hope everybody had a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah. I hope everybody had a good time. The last few days. We're making some peach bourbon or bourbon peach baked beans. Oh.
The phone?
Yeah, it's I gotta turn this down because it's repeating everything I say. And it just confuses me. What's that?
Need to do it for you?
No, I just turned it down. Heat up my pan.
Talk to him first. Like,
Oh. All right, she wants me to talk to you. I'm not a very good talker, but she'll be out in a minute. She's fixing herself up. But like I said, we're gonna do a peach bourbon baked beans. I'm using just HEB brand original, and there's some seasoned. It's got a little bit of bacon and some brown sugar. Just your regular baked beans. Okay, nothing with not baracho beans or stuff with other elements in there. I just want them kind of basic because I'm adding all our stuff to it, right? So we're trying to spruce these babies up a little bit, if you will. So, anybody else coming in?
Hi, guys.
Georgia Peach is.
Well, there's people out in the bushes that like to hang out up there, and we good with the bush people. Hi, guys. Okay, first of all, anybody who's here, I got to show you a surprise. Okay, we're like trying to lock in where we're staying in Michigan. But anyways, let me just tell you, I've been on the phone all day with people from different RV parks. One RV park wanted to charge us $1,500. It was only going to be like $900. It was going to go up to $50 because we have a dog. And I'm like, you guys say that we can have dogs. Why isn't the price including that? So anyways, I'm my ears sore, but the doctor's office took us the longest. Okay, let me explain something to you. We're going to be gone for 3 months. Like we're going up there, taking care, help my son, just a bunch of stuff. We're not coming back till September. So tell me why. I hope none of my doctor's office people are on the, because they all watch us. Well, they sent a script. The script they sent wasn't the right one, but then we had to call them and tell them it's not, well, in order for us to find out, we called the pharmacy, and they're like, yeah, we got one, but it's not the one the quantity that you need. So then we had to call the doctor's office back, leave a message, then they call us. They said, oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. I'll send it right now. They send it. Then, again, this is from 9 in the morning, okay? So by now it's like 1. That they were the second time that they called us and we called them back. Is that my Betty damn boop? Betty! Somebody was dragging your name, my Betty girl. Oh my God. Well, not your name, but it was your name. And I'm like, not my Betty damn boop, because y'all better stop because it's not Betty damn boop. We miss you, love. So there was a crazy lady that went up on panel on Queen Bee's panel, and her name was Betty Boop. And I was like, oh no! And I just wanted to go up there and declare it's not my Betty damn Boop. Y'all are talking about another Betty Boop, not my Betty Boop. So yes, Betty, did you know that my son got in a really bad accident? That was like two weeks ago. But he's alive. Praise the Lord. Well, I said all that to say we're locking in all of our stuff that we had to do, and this was the last thing. Okay, I want to show you guys what picture we got today. My husband's not going to be happy about it, but I'm going to show it really fast. My son, what? My son didn't get to see. My son didn't get to see his son because one, his ribs were hurting. It was hard for him to pick. All my son had were 3 broken ribs. He did get a pin that went through his knee. He's alive. That's the important part. He's alive. And his hand, he got like an abrasion or whatever. You know what, Betty?
An abrasion.
I mean, it was
Lopped up
it was
all his
gouged.
skin and the meat.
His meat was
all the way
gone.
to the bone.
Betty, I appreciate your apology. Don't worry, he's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. All the other things are all minute. He's alive. The car's completely gone, smashed, totaled, doesn't matter. Yes. Let me show you. My son had to feel well enough so that his son could come visit him, and he hadn't been able to see his son. Hi, try me, bitch. My son didn't get to see him last week, Wednesday, last weekend, and that he went through 2 or 3 missed visits. Like, that's huge when you don't live with your son. So my son was like finally able to have somebody there to help him if the baby needed help. That's what was the main thing, is he needed somebody there. And here I am in freaking Texas doing nothing. Anyways, so my son, the person that took him or drove him over there, you guys don't cry, okay? Don't cry, anybody. Look at, he got to have his little boy. They're waiting on us. We're getting there. Got to have his little ice cream. I just can't wait to get there. I really can't. I can't wait to get there. And I want to help him. I don't want him to miss visits. I don't want him to miss visits because I'm over here. And number 2 is I want to see my grandson. I want to hold my son and realize how I almost lost him. Like, I think I had more like PTSD for me, realizing how close I got to almost losing my son. And for me, it was a lot. It was a lot for me to deal with. Like, hearing his voice on the phone say, "Mom, help me, it hurt." Like, he panicked. And he was alive, but his first indication, he had his Apple Watch and he called me. And I'm grateful for that. But I also saw my son in a panic state. Like, he was panicked because he thought he was, like, the way what did he say, Joe? He thought he was dying. Yeah. Like, he thought he was making his last call.
He was calling from the ground on the asphalt.
Yeah, he was calling from the ground.
Yeah.
And all we could see was, like, he was outdoors and he said, "I'm in a real bad accident." Oh, blah. It was serious. And he's alive. That's the important thing. He's alive, and I can't wait to hold him in my arms. So I'm so grateful. All the other stuff is the car, replaceable, phone, all the else is replaceable. So I can't wait to hold my grandson, and I got to hold his son today, or hug his son. And so it was huge for us today, like seeing Papa's on the camera or on the FaceTime. It was huge for us. So, Joe, do you want to start cooking? I'm so happy. Betty, I haven't seen you in so long. I felt like we had to catch up a whole bunch. I know. That for me is probably going to be really emotional. When I saw the car at the junkyard or wherever they towed it to, that was very emotional. And when I hold my son, it's going to be very emotional. But he's alive, and that's all that matters. So, okay, Joe, go. Right. Yep. Betty, damn boop, yes. Okay, go.
Here we are.
Here we are.
It's just you and me.
Joe, you make him sound scared. It's just us.
It's just us.
Joe, gross.
In this pan, all I'm doing is cooking up some chopped up bacon, about a half. We should go over our ingredients a little bit before we move on, so everybody
knows. Sounds like a teacher, you guys.
All right, here we go. We've got original just baked beans with a little bacon and brown sugar in them. Got some of your favorite whatever barbecue sauce. I made this. Then Dijon. Little Worcestershire sauce. Half a medium onion. 1 whole peach cut up and diced. And then a green pepper, all the same size dice. And then I've got a quarter, probably almost it's a quarter cup of jalapeno, diced up small. Got a clove of garlic, minced. Got a little Cajun seasoning, pinch. We got a quarter cup of brown sugar. We got a third cup of bourbon. Let me tend to the bacon. Just about done. All right, so we got the bourbon. Then we've got a little bit of extra bacon that we had from the other day, so I'm just going to throw that in with there. Finish it off in there.
Hi guys. I was so excited telling
I've
Betty.
got extra
Bacon grease
if we need it. But there are our ingredients. That's all we got. Those are our ingredients.
Joe, you're
All right. So you can go a little crispy on these because it's going in babies.
Hey, Millie.
It'll soften up. So don't burn them, but you can make them crispier.
Hello, Queso.
Side.
Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach was holding it down. She's always like the first one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Georgia Peach is like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, damn, Georgia Peach is there. Joe's like, he's like, hurry, because I was like trying to plug in everything and set it up. And Joe's like, hurry. He's like, Georgia Peach is already there. Georgia Peach is like our alarm clock. Like, move that ass.
I am going to. I'm trying to take this out. It's so slippery.
Come on.
Yeah, but it's going to be hot.
For the love of Jesus, you're giving me anxiety. You want help?
Move these to the side. So we got all of our bacon grease in there. We don't want to.
Do you need help, babe?
No, I'm just going to flip this
Okay,
on
I'm gonna move out of your way.
to the what you call it here. Let these sit on a. What am I trying to think of, honey?
What, Dad?
What am I putting this on?
On a napkin.
Napkin. A paper towel. Paper towel. So put all of our bacon on a paper towel. Set it aside for a minute. That's all done. Ain't got to worry about that stuff no more. That's all done. Now we're going to turn this down a little bit. It's pretty hot right now. And there's a lot of bacon grease in there, so I'm going to take some of that out of there. We will use a spoon. I got a lot. So I'm just going to save that. We don't need all of that. I'm going to actually take some paper towel and get up some of the extra stuff here. It's anything that got a little overly done. A little overly done. So here we go. We just want to turn that down to low for a minute. These pans, these iron pans, they get a little hot. You know, they can get hot and then they stay hot. So you got to wait for them to cool down a little bit if you're a little hot. So, all right. What we're gonna do? Now that we got the bacon out, we got some bacon grease in there. It's nice and hot. I'm going to throw my onions, my peaches, and my bell peppers right in the grease. In go jalapenos. In go the garlic. That's about a clove. I think I said that, but I didn't go crazy on the garlic. Stir.
Welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys. Joe's doing the cooking tonight. He's making his world renowned. Was that what I said?
World renowned.
World renowned. Shut up. World renowned peach bourbon beans.
Yep, and a little Cajun seasoning, just a pinch.
Just a little pinch.
Sprinkle it over everything. It'll get in there. Okay. Then what you're going to do, let's cook these down for a minute before we go any further. I'm going to turn the heat back up just a little bit, almost to medium. Get these the garlic smell in, and the onions a little translucent. So crank that up a little bit. Get those babies to cooking in there, and then we're going to sprinkle our brown sugar on top of that. And then we're just going to follow it up with the bourbon, and then we're just going to cook that for about another, after we put this in, an extra 2 minutes, and then another minute after we put the bourbon in. Then you can use your favorite bourbon, or any bourbon will do, basically. You can go cheap on the bourbon. You don't need an expensive bourbon for this because it's going to, you know, you're using it for cooking. So you can go cheap on it. It'll be good. Let these onions cook a little bit. It looks wunderbar.
Ooh, the garlic smells good.
Yeah, everything smells good. Look at that. Beautiful, all right? Nice color. All right. Got a little translucency. We can smell the garlic. In goes the brown sugar. And then we're just going to incorporate that all the way around. Cook this for a couple minutes, let all that sugar melt.
Who is this man?
All right, let that melt down a little bit. Then we're going to hit it with our bourbon. And right now I'm going to open this can because we're going to be needing these in a little bit.
If you want to use a different bean, you can.
Yeah.
I tried to get Joe to use a pinto bean to stand strong on the Mexican heritage, and Joe said no. It's not a Mexican bean kind of feel.
It's a grilling guy's bean.
Whatever. He was just trying to.
You know, you can get, if you like different flavored ones.
I was
those are the
brought
different
up
flavors.
loving the flavor of pinto. Okay.
All right.
You gonna drain it or keep that?
I might drain a little bit out because that's a lot.
Put it in that bowl right there.
That's a lot of juice. There we go.
All right, guys. I feel like you guys are not even in the kitchen. Come on over. Joe wants to put you in the living room, and it's like, bro, put him by the recliner at least.
Let them look from afar.
I know. It's like, let them see us.
Got the sugar broke down. In goes
Break it on down. Break it on
the
down.
bourbon. Boom. Let's cook that for another minute or so.
Yeah, Betty. You know what? I didn't like it. This is how much being married to somebody.
All right,
I got you, baby.
that's done.
This is how much being married to somebody is. It affects you. I don't like sausage, bacon, ham. I just don't like any of that pork. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Okay, fast forward. Babe, what are you making
Want
with
that in
that?
a nice simmer?
What are you making with that?
Baked beans?
Oh, okay.
Those are baked beans.
Yeah. No. I'll tell you.
What?
On the side of
Huh?
On the side.
Oh, on the side of what?
I know. I'm like, what are we eating that with?
Hey, this is our entree.
Anyways, you guys, and I was just never liked meat. I don't know why. Just like pork. I like steak or
I want
beef
this at
or
a
burger.
simmer. That's all I'm saying. So you can cook off the alcohol. So just so long as
See
you're
how you can
bubbling
see
up.
the little simmer bubbles?
Yeah.
Well, then Joe is like a meat eater. Bacon, pork, sausage, ham. He'll eat just a glob of ham in his mouth. He's just a huge meat eater. Well, we've been together obviously a long time. I mean, I literally like the smell of bacon now. I eat sausage on my pizzas. I mean, I eat ham in my breakfast omelet. Like, it's just, he ruined me. I think I was a vegan. I'm just kidding. Definitely wasn't that.
I'm just draining off a little bit of this because there's like tons of it in there.
Joe, do you want,
Like all that was in there, just floating in there. So I mean, they're still in there. I'm gonna dump these in here. We've cooked off enough of the bourbon, and we put in our beans.
Cuéstame, señores. Ribble's okay? Ribble's okay?
Riblets.
Joe's been prepping for this since about 1 o'clock today, you guys, because he had to make homemade barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
So he's been in the kitchen making the homemade barbecue sauce,
Which didn't
and
take too long, actually.
well, no, but you still have been in here
Yeah, that's
chopping
true.
your peppers and chopping your onion, chopping the. Oh, you already put the mango? I mean the peach.
Yeah, peach has been in there.
Yeah,
Goes with the onions.
he's been prepping all day long, and we never even thought about like what we're gonna have on the side. I just assumed what you were making was like
Right.
dinner. I don't know what I was thinking, but
Right, now that we have our beans in there, they're going to be simmering away here in a second. They're cold beans.
Berkey,
just got put
welcome in,
there.
baby. Rachel, welcome in.
Now you just take your favorite barbecue sauce, and we're going to put about.
And
probably-
Joe's favorite is Joe's.
Yeah, that's right. It's mine. But here we go. I'm going to put about a quarter cup in. Okay.
On my plate, Joe.
And then we'll taste it, and then if we need a little more, we can do that. We're just gonna get this incorporated a little bit in the middle here before we move on. And then in comes our
What, Daddy? Dijon?
Dijon mustard right in there.
You guys, I had never had Dijon in 40 years that I ever in my life. I don't
Wa-
even know if I had
And
it.
just a teaspoon of wash your sister sauce. Boom.
When's the first time I had mustard? I don't think I ever had Dijon until I met you, and maybe 5 years into me
Really?
dating you. Yeah, wow, that car's going fast through our neighborhood.
Which one?
I have a little silver pickup, S10.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
They have to have top of that boy.
Oh Lord, Joe's like the neighborhood Googler or whatever that's called. He's like, "What's going on out there?" Then he gets his little binoculars. He's like, wait, let me show you guys. He's like this. Who's out there? I'm not even lying.
What you doing in my neighborhood?
I
boy?
mean, you guys, he's really not that serious with us, like me and him. Like, I'm just very chilled.
Wait.
But he's a serious kind of neighborhood kind of guy.
No.
He's almost like what do they call it? A Ken? They have a Karen and a Ken. He doesn't care, but he wants to know what the hell's going on. Right, Jay?
That's right.
He's like, this is my neighborhood. My car's out there. I want to know if it's safe or not. That's enough, bro.
Little pepper,
What kind of bourbon did you buy?
a little salt. I did Wild Turkey 101 just because I do like that.
Yeah, that's the only reason you bought it is because you enjoy drinking
I
it.
enjoy drinking it, and it's a good bourbon. It's actually a really good bourbon
Good
for a
bourbon.
budget. It's a budget bourbon. Not much anymore. These guys are charging an arm and a leg for this stuff now.
No.
But it's basically a budget bourbon. But the Wild Turkey 101 is really known to be very good in the bourbon world. For a budget bourbon, it's really good. So, anyhow, we're gonna let this start simmering, and then we're gonna add in our bacon after it simmers for about 3 minutes. Once it starts simmering, give it about 3 minutes of simmer time. What do you need?
I'm gonna do the strawberry thing when you're done. The strawberry shake.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That'll be really good. So, now there's other ways. Here, I'm going to talk to you. There are other ways to do this. There's tons of ways to do this. And when I made my barbecue sauce, if you use your own barbecue sauce, you can add, if you're going to do it all inside,
Hey, Fancy, Berkey got you a membership
you
yesterday.
can add a little liquid smoke to make it smokier, give it a smokiness. If you're going to do it on the stove like this. Another way that you can do it is you add your favorite barbecue sauce to it. About a quarter cup to begin with. Then you taste it, see where you're at. And then what you can do is take this skillet, this cast iron skillet, put it in a smoker, and smoke this baby for like 3 hours. And you don't have to have any liquid smoke, fake smoke, whatever. It'll smoke it up and it'll be great. And I would probably let it simmer get everything together just the same way we did it. Let it simmer for a minute or so just to get the flavors incorporating with each other. And then,
He doesn't want to say incorporating.
no, and then then hit the smoker, and probably about 275. Crank it in there, let it sit for 2 or 3 hours. Okay, and put a smoke on this whole thing. But we're doing it all inside, so we're just going to. Like I said, I put a little extra smoke, a little liquid smoke in my, because you can, make it the way you want to. And I knew we weren't going to be smoking it outside, so I put it in my barbecue sauce to add a little extra smokiness to it.
Babe.
Like I said, I put it in there afterwards if I used Sweet Baby Ray's or whatever you're using. What, babe?
You guys, I want to tell you guys something very, very important. When you guys buy your fruit, we bought $1 freaking lemon, and it was monstrous, like that big. Okay, listen to what I'm going to tell you. Wash your fruit before you even, like, I usually put our stuff from the groceries. I'll rinse it kind of quickly, but then I put it up on our rack. We have like a fruit. It's hard to explain. Like a fruit. Let me turn it that way. See that? And it's like, there's our peaches. That way, so if anything needs to be in the sun, the avocados get more ripe, blah, 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 blah. So that's where we put our stuff, our fruits and vegetables. Okay, well, we had just gotten the lemon like 2 days ago. Okay, so it was a brand new lemon. I'm making a point. It was a brand new lemon, okay? There was something in the soil that actually, it was like almost, what was the word? The soil was actually had something in it, not a disease, but what, babe?
Yeah, I think that's what they called it.
It did this to it. It did that. It did that in 2 days.
Yeah, it was really weird.
And if you read up on it, it's actually because the mold is in the dirt. So when they grew it or wherever, somehow let me just read it to you so that way you understand. It's hard to understand, and I read it, I was like, what?
Yeah.
The green-blue molds are 2 common post-harvest diseases that affect citrus fruits, including lemons, caused by the molds Penicillium digitum and Penicillium itera, whatever, respectively. These molds develop spore masses that give the fruit its characteristic color. The diseases can cause the fruit to quickly swell. But anyways, my point is this. It's touching other fruit, so we had to dump everything that was by it, because it actually says that it is very hazardous to ingest. It says, oh, go ahead.
Then simmering, just gonna add all my goodness to it.
So if it's sitting next to a tomato, if I dump it, if you have it on there, like it just touching the other fruit or vegetables, it will spread. And it says that you shouldn't inhale it, you shouldn't breathe it in. Like, we were just shocked. We actually
really
looked it up. Yeah,
apparently.
we were like so shocked. We looked it up. Like, this lemon just turned green and blue and purple on us.
It was really weird.
It was so weird.
All right.
So just be cautious, you guys. And another thing, be cautious of I know my son with his accident recently, but in general, you guys, there's a lot. I used to think about this with my daughter. She's a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, freshman, sophomore. There are more drivers on the road now than there were 2 months ago. There's more kids that are out of school. They're excited. They're not paying attention to the road. They're laughing and joking. They're checking their phones, checking a text message. They're fixing the radio. They're hooking up their Bluetooth to their car. Just be careful. And I'm not saying this not only because of my son, but also because because I used to tell my kids that when they were summer got out or school got out, I would tell them, hey, you guys, there's other people. Even if you're saying you're paying attention on the road, even if you swear up and down you're not doing anything that's going to cause, some kind of danger, there are other people that, I'm not saying other parents don't do the lecture. I'm saying that I was always when school ended, I would be like, you guys just be aware. even if you aren't doing anything, you could still be caught. So always make sure your seatbelt on. Always blah, 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 blah. But just be cautious. There's more people on the road, and a lot of them are inexperienced drivers. 14, 16, 15, 20. Shoot, I don't know. There's just more drivers, and it makes me nervous. So that's all. PSA announcement. Just kidding, you guys. It is a PSA announcement, though. There are more kids on the road. Okay, what was I going to tell you guys? I think that was it. The lemon, I wanted to make sure I told you guys. Wash your fruit. I don't want none of my people dying. And let's see, what was the other thing? I'm going to check my chat. I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you guys for being in here. Oh, my word, Georgia. Mom, where have you been? Mom, what are you doing? Don't get on the phone while you're driving. Damn, woman. Oh, my God. Cheese, yes, that's what it says. Spores can be airborne. Cheese, you know about it? Yes, Cheese, that's what it said. The spores are airborne. Those are exactly the words it said in the little thing. Cheese, how did you even know the damn word was spores? That's weird. Babe, what do you know?
What? I always do this.
Okay.
What do you want to do with them?
I don't want as many carbs we can put in one meal because
okay.
I won't eat that then. Okay. I'm not planning to eat things that are just loaded with carbs.
All right.
Apparently you're giving up the whole low carb shit. You're like, barbecue here, let me just like.
All right, I'll take some off there for you.
Okay.
Is that better?
No, it's not. I don't want anything.
Better. You know it's better.
You're stupid. Cheese, you're very intelligent, you guys. Cheese is a very intelligent man.
Spores.
How do you even know that was the word in there? Someone yesterday that I was going really slow when I was driving around, and I looked over and they were, no! Doesn't that just piss you off? Like, it just pisses you off. Not only because they were texting, but because, like, how, this is my thought. Yeah, I just think of, like, it can't wait 5 minutes. I mean, so even sometimes my daughter's like, Mom, I need $5 to pay for this, blah, blah, blah. And if it can't wait 5 minutes, I told her then she doesn't need it. If I can't wait till we arrive and then I can read what she's actually saying so I can run it by Joe. I run a lot of things by Joe, even if it's usually not $5. But if she's like, hey, I need $20 for blah, 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 I'll run it by Joe. I think anything can be waited till you arrive. But that's just me, and that's just because I have, I don't know. I'm nervous always about everything. Always. I don't know why.
Took off half the damn sugar.
Whatever, Joe. You're just trying to lie now. Aw. You're so sweet, Georgia. That's the sweetest thing ever. Even when I tell my mom, what the heck is she doing?
Let those simmer on low.
I'll put my shoulder down.
Just bubbling a little bit and low and slow for a while. So it's got to be low and slow so I can finish these up.
Thank you, Georgia Peach. I appreciate that very much.
All right, I'll go.
Get on with it.
I'm gonna grill these up real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna do the next thing, but I'm gonna bring it over. You guys, I'm gonna scoot you here. Do you feel like I'm moving you guys? Hold on, everybody. I'm moving you guys over. This is a drink my dad used to make.
Put that on the chair.
It takes 2, maybe 3 ingredients. Get in, girls. Baby, behind you. Be careful, baby. You want to grab what, Dad? Okay. It's just my dad used to make this. This is a quick version. There's 2 versions of a Mexican strawberry drink. But once you see it, you're like, oh my God, that's so easy. Okay. I'm going to move it over here, though, okay? We used to go, they have a Cinco de Mayo festival in our town, and my dad was just funny. He would say, like, all of us would be like, can we get a drink? Can we get a drink? My dad's like, when I get home, I'll get you the drink. I'm sure every mom has said it, but my dad really went home and he made the drink, what they sold there. And it was like $1, but when you have 3 kids or 4 kids, it's like $4. It's not just $1. So let me grab the thing. Watch out, girls. Out of my kitchen. Out of my kitchen, girls. You guys, I'm so excited. We're so close to leaving. I'm just like beyond excited. And we were really sad when the person was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't bring every dog," and then they wouldn't even give us our freaking deposit back because they said we should have read it. Well, yeah, well, first of all, I should have read it. It's my own fault, and that's why I started getting mad at myself. But when I explained to them that our dog is a pocket bully, I said it like that. I didn't say she's a pit bull. I said she's a pocket bully, and then I sent her a picture of my dog, and then I said she's a service pet. So like she's a service pet, she's a pocket bully, and she said no, yeah, if she's fine, if she's friendly, that's all that we ask is that your dog is friendly. That's what we want. Okay. Then we sent in the deposit, and Joe making the beans reminds me of how my dad used to make his beans. Aww, I love that stuff. For me, I tell you guys stories all the time when I'm cooking. Almost everything I make for you guys is nostalgic for me. I will tell you stories about it because it hits for me. Like it literally, I remember my dad, we'd go to the Civic Center. That's what it was called in our town, the Civic Center. And I bring myself back to that afternoon we were there. Or I bring myself back to that breakfast when we had this. Or when my mom would make my dad's Spam sandwiches. Like things for me are nostalgic. And I have lost my dad and I have lost my brother. I'm very blessed that my husband is very patient because I do go over a lot of the stories when I'm talking to him, thinking about just like, oh, this reminds me of my dad, or oh, this reminds me of my brother, or whatever. Joe listens. He's patient. He doesn't be like, dang, she told me this story 5 times already. I tell the stories a lot, but I don't care. I miss them. There's a lot of things that I look at. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't look at a tree without remembering my dad. You guys, my dad, my dad was funny. He tried to pull a tree down. Okay, listen, don't laugh at my dad. But he backed up the tree. He got the saw, and when it looked like he went 98% of it, and there was just attached by a tiny bit. Well, my dad got, it was a really nice car, but it was a car. And my dad tied a rope around it and tied it along the tree and then to his bumper. And then my ex-husband was in the driver's seat, and my dad was watching the tree and watching the rope and then the car. And so my ex-husband stepped on the gas, and the tree literally didn't even move. All my dad heard was the bumper go. My dad's like, stop, don't move it. It was so funny. So like even just passing by a street, what is mom saying? Just texting at red lights. Mom, relax. My mom. So it's just funny for me because I can't look at a tree without thinking that one time my dad tried to take a tree down and everybody was laughing so hard. And for me, it's great memories and I feel like you guys are my friends. And so I'm sharing my memories of them. And I love that right there, what Georgia did when she sent her, it reminded of her story about the beans. Like that you're even sharing with me that reminded you of something. That is what I love. I love that Berkey sends me a picture of something that she made for her husband. I feel like those intimate, like, I just feel so blessed that you share intimate stuff with me. Like that you even, I don't know how to describe it, but that you find me worthy to share an intimate story about your dad making his own beans, or that Berkey would include me on her dinner that she made for her husband. Like, it's just so, like, I'm honored. Honestly, it sounds weird. I just feel honored. Aw, thank you, Rachel. I'm hugging you back, Mama. I love talking to you. I miss you. And you check on me. I love you. Rachel's like, is everything okay? Like, I love that. Okay, I'm checking, you guys. I'm checking. I'm sorry. Yes, they are. You know, his big base was pork and beans with sausage, hamburger, and so much other things. Yum, that sounds so good, Georgia. That sounds so good. You know, and that's what I told one of my uncle just passed away. I just told you guys a couple weeks ago, just like the same week my son got in this accident. I told my cousin, I said, the best things is it's like a double-edged sword. You are so grateful you have so many memories with your dad or your brother. I mean, I had memories of my dad and my brother, but then those are also like, it's a double-edged sword. Those are actually bring you to tears because you think about that one time. So it's like you're grateful you have the memory, but also it's very, very, you're just grateful. That's what you have to end up being. Like you think about it and you're going, I at least got to know my brother and my funny. I wish my son and my daughter got to meet him, but I got to meet him, and he was funny, and he was the great big brother, the cool big brother. I mean, he played the drums like he was the cool big brother, and I mean, me and him were just like thick as thieves, laughing at stuff. We'd gang up on my sister. It was the greatest. Okay, sorry, it probably wasn't great, but we had a good time. My sister was always proper. The one that we met the other day, that was my sister. Me and Andy and me and my sister and my brother were like the first batch, and then 10 years later, my mom had one last one. That's my baby brother. So me, my sister, and my brother were like always hung out. And then when my brother passed away at 20, then my little brother was already like 7 or maybe 10 years old. So then he came up, and then me, my sister, and she became the older sister, and then me, and then my baby brother. So I'm blessed that I have memories, so I take it as a blessing. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Mr. Olivia. Oh, I'm so glad. Why aren't you blue? Freaking, I thought you were blue. I think somebody else lost their blue. Black was in here, and she had lost her blue, too. Let me see. I know, Rachel, you know what? Just for you to send me an email, and it went into my spam. I didn't even get to see it. And I was in my spam, and I was like, oh my God, Rachel sent me, like, it was just nice. It was like a late at night, and you know how sometimes you're just like all day, and you're just catching up, and then you're just like, it just so I needed that pick me upper. I needed the pick me upper, and I was just so happy when I was like, "Oh my God, Rachel checked in on me." It's just nice. I mean, I have a lot of friends, Ahmads, and other people like that are just good people that reach out to me, and it's just as like makes me feel special. So thank you. That's why you guys brought me to tears at one live. It's like it's my comfort place because it got me through my holidays. That I thought me making food was going to keep my mind off of things, so I wasn't going to be thinking about my dad and all that other stuff. But it actually was the friendships that I made and talking to you guys. Like, that's actually what got me through my holidays. Not my mind being on cook. I got to cook. What am I making? Let me do the menu for this week, and let me think about what I'm making. Like, that isn't what kept my mind busy. It was that I saw Rachel in a chat. I saw Milltown, or Milltown would reach out to me, or Berkey would show me something that she made. Like, people that like I consider my friends reached out. I saw them in chats. They said hi. So it wasn't even that I was cooking. It was that I had made friendships. So I don't know. It's a big deal to me. I love that. I love my people so much. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 ways. I want to show you 2 ways. One of them is frozen strawberries. The other one is strawberries, and then I put ice. Okay? And these are the quick version. There's another one that has condensed milk, evaporated milk, and then you make it as an actual, it's actually like into the drink. This other one I make right now is like 2 or 3 ingredients: strawberries, milk, and sugar. That's it. Oh, you guys are just watching. You guys make Mama feel so bad. Hello, my friend. Hello. Like I showed you guys how to make the other one, right? Remember I showed you the other one with strawberry and watermelon? That's my absolute favorite. This one's I love because it reminds me of my papa. Put as much milk as you think you're going to drink. That's how much oops, I need to show you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on. There we go. Put as much milk as you think. You can either do it this way. This is probably, because they're frozen, you don't need to add ice. But you don't want to defrost them because you need them, because what I'm going to show you in a minute is the other one that requires ice. Dang, I bet Joe wanted me to mix these, and I'm over here letting this stuff burn, you guys. Dang it. All right, back to me. Here we go. You guys make me nervous, girls. Stop staring at mommy. Beep, 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 beep. Wow, Betty Damn Boop. I love that. Look at you. I wish I could star something, or like highlight it. I'm going to pin it because that's a great thing to put. Betty Damn Boop won a chili cook-off in the early 80s. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, that's exactly right, Berkey. Real life, you never, ever, anybody, ever, 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 ever needs to apologize ever for being in here. Not even my mods. I would rather me do the modding while Joe's cooking, or Joe modding for me. If Milltown, Berkey, Sparkplug, any of my mods, Georgia, if anybody's got real life, do real life. That makes me happy that you have something going on in real life. Don't worry about us. I promise you. I just want to make sure I'm not missing you guys. Aww. Oh, I know. Look at, aren't they so good? Oh my God, stop it, you guys. I'm shocked at myself. They're just waiting because they know that I'm going to drop something, because I usually drop something. Okay, this is the part that you can use. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, you know what? Oh, let me put this. Just regular milk. I use 1%. You can use almond milk. You can use any kind of milk you want. And your strawberries. If you're going to use frozen strawberries, you don't need to add the ice. All you do is add the... All right. So I just put my frozen strawberries. I put the regular milk, whatever kind you want to use. I use 1%. You can use 2%. You can use 0.5%. I probably wouldn't. I don't know. But I want to make vanilla ice cream with you guys. I have a different recipe from the one I used last time. Okay. Hold your ears, everybody. It's like a strawberry shake, with just because you put the frozen strawberries. You can put cinnamon on it to top it off. Oops. But it's thick. It's just above thick. It's not supposed to be as thick as ice cream, but it's thick enough. But if I was making the whole thing, I probably would have put more. All right, now what am I gonna do with this thing? Hold it. I'll put that over there. If you want more ice, you guys, let me just show you. I was gonna tell you about it, but I'll just show you. It's just strawberries and ice. Strawberries, ice, and milk. But if you don't want to use ice, you can use frozen strawberries. That's what I started doing. The one they sell at the festival is ice milk strawberries. They do put ice. I'm the one who started doing the other way because I think I'm smarter. And it tastes just like a strawberry shake, you guys. I swear to you. The other one I'm going to show you guys on another day has condensed milk in it. And you make like a strawberry puree, and then you put the condensed milk, and then you put it in here. it's slushy versus. I mean, if you want a creamy one, yeah. This is definitely more of like a slush, almost like I want to say a glacier if you were to mix it up. But then you add cinnamon to the top of it. Where is it? Right. We could. Okay. You put the cinnamon on the top of it. Hold up. Oh, you got my spoon. That's good enough. You guys will do a quick tink before Joe comes. See this? And you have to like little chunks of ice. Tink. Yep, that's gonna do me. I mean, dang, I don't want to eat all this shit. Put it in there. You guys don't let me do it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I want to show you one last thing before Joe comes in and takes over. We're going to work really, really fast. Okay? Okay. Oh, shoot, don't let Joe come in. Tomorrow we're doing my mom's strawberry. I mean, it's like, it's got poppy seed dressing. It's mango, kiwi, pineapple, and strawberries. And then you put like, I think it's lemon juice. Oh, there goes our damn lemon. And then you put poppy seeds, and it's all like, it's a sauce that goes over the top of your fruit. Don't ask me why it's like that, but that one was good. Hold on, y'all. We gotta move fast before Joe comes in. I'm coming, you guys. It's a smaller. I'm gonna move this aside. All right, hi guys. That's a good summer one. In case you guys are like, well, if the kids want a strawberry shake and you guys don't have anything, any milk will do. Obviously, the thicker of the thicker of it, the percentage of it. 2% or whole milk is going to give it probably a more thicker, creamier, if that's what you want. But if you're having the kids and they like strawberries, or if they don't even like strawberries, just do ice in the milk. I'm telling you, it gets it like a shake. I'm telling you, try it. If your kids in the summertime want a shake and you don't want to have to go out and you have just milk and ice, it will turn it frothy. Promise. Okay. This is just an oldie but goodie. We had this over the weekend because it's life. And Joe married a Mexican woman. And when you're Mexican, you do things like this. Sorry guys. I should be putting my apron on so not everybody can see all of my girlish figures. Some people don't appreciate my girlish. I carried 2 children and birthed them and all that. But I appreciate it. Man, that kills my shoulder. I had 2 shoulder surgeries on that one side. All right. Okay, I'm checking. I have to like check because I know that you guys talk and I feel bad that I don't check you guys. Okay. Okay, we're going on to the next one, guys. Let's see. I'm just ordered some boiled peanuts. What? Where do you order them from? Ooh, a chocolate peanut milkshake. That sounds really good. No, my daughter lives for peanut butter. I mean, lives for peanut butter. I cannot imagine a peanut butter shake. Oh my God, Berkey. But Berkey, how do you not like peanut butter? For the sugar, I start with tablespoons. It doesn't require a lot because a lot of strawberries, especially right now, they're in season. I start with 2 tablespoons of sugar. Oh shoot, Joe's coming in. I would start with 2 tablespoons of sugar or a quarter cup, but just add it slowly. Try it first. You can add vanilla into your milk. That's a more Mexican flavor if you're going for a not the original strawberry shake flavor. If you're going for more Mexican strawberry shake, add some vanilla. Like, yes, literally this vanilla. Add a teaspoon of vanilla into it and then top it with cinnamon. Okay? Top it with cinnamon. Put sprinkled cinnamon on top, and then when you're blending it, add your vanilla. Okay, this is gonna be a real quick one. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
I'm gonna show them what I make you.
All right.
Oh, let me aim you down real quick. Oh. This is Joe's favorite of a lifetime, huh, Dad? He married a Mexican. He gets the rewards. I have them, obviously, you guys always the dice because I don't know how not to dice. I mean, cube them. Cubed. Strawberries. These are quartered. And you do, like, if you like more strawberries than watermelon, then do a larger ratio, then use more watermelon. Do whatever is in your, if you like, and you know what's another one that's really good in here is mango. Mango's really, really good in here. Can you give me the juicer, Daddy?
The what?
The juicer from the drawer.
Oh, it's right there. Green.
Okay, I got watermelon and strawberries in here, you guys. Okay. And then just lime juice. Squeeze it till it can squeeze no more. And to be honest with you guys, if you have real lemon, a real lime on your fruit versus those fake lime, you can tell a difference. A lot of times I don't think it matters, especially when I'm making a pie or something. But when I do the fruit, I think you can tell a difference. But hey, I'm not gonna not do it if I don't have it. All right. This is in your produce section by your shelves. It's usually an end cap. Where's it at, Daddy? Oh, it's on the table.
What is it?
Can everybody get out of my kitchen, please? Out, everybody, out. So I have lime on here. You want to do that on the table?
Yep. Sure.
Let me help you out.
Yeah. Get,
There you go.
don't be impatient.
Mister, I'll take my time. Okay, guys, ready? This has watermelon, strawberries, and lime. As much lime as you want. If you don't like a lot of twang, then only do one. This is in your produce section, okay? I promise you, it's not spicy, like hot. It is flavorful. I promise it's not going to be hot. It's going to be flavorful. Put it in a bowl and toss it around like that, and you don't have to put it like on top of it. Like you dressed it. This is like the dressing of it, the lime and that. Then you put them together. But it's going to give you more of a... Oh! You guys fell into... You guys, if you don't have that, you can use... Well, I don't want to tell you because I don't really know how to do it. But there's another way. All right, that's it, you guys. This is the Mexican strawberry watermelon. And then the other one... Hey, Leather! The other one is the... The other one is the Mexican strawberry shake. My glasses. Hey, Leather. Thank you for popping in, love. Thank you for coming in, Mama. Oh no, Milltown, I'll have to run to town again. I promise you will love it. This, especially for me, if I put it in a big bowl of it, it does like a little syrup on the whole fruit. Does that make sense? It's not like you're really getting a strong dose of it. It's more flavoring all of it. And then there's like the juice actually, it's coated on it. Does that make sense? It's not like Very, very strong. And it's definitely not spicy. It's more flavorful. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah.
Do you think it's flavorful or do you think it's more spicy?
That's flavorful.
Yeah, it's not spicy by any means. Okay, let's tink.
All right.
I'll move this out of the
Tinking
way.
with that first.
Sure.
All right. We got beans on our plates.
Okay.
Girls, gotta get out.
Are we tinking this
Come on,
first, you
girls,
said?
Go. Yeah.
Okay. Joe, I don't think we should do this one.
No?
Not that one.
They look great.
Just the beans. Yeah, but just the beans.
Huh?
Just the beans. Come on.
Oh, yep.
Are we gonna tink? Ready, guys?
Oh, I need a strawberry. I didn't get a strawberry.
I got one strawberry, one watermelon. Tink.
Tink.
Tahine and
Tink.
lime juice, guys. I don't need any salt at all, and I love lime. I mean, I love salt on my watermelon.
Absolutely.
Tink.
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 That's good. Mmm.
I like the lime because it gives it a little kick,
Mmm.
right?
That's beautiful. Man,
Very
that's a
good.
good snack right there. That's good.
Okay, let's do the beans.
All right. Beans away. We got spoons over here.
All right, well, let's go, guys.
Beans are next.
Here, I'll put them in here.
Okay.
Our little pan. A little plate.
Yeah, we'll do a little plate.
Thank you guys for being in here. Thank you guys for being so patient. Joe and his expertise. You guys, I'm so happy he did this for you guys. He wanted to do this so bad.
And these are not normal beans. These are super flavorful. They're not your average beans that you get when you do all
They're
this
peach,
stuff to it.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Wait, peach, bourbon. What?
Baked beans.
Sorry, I had to get the phone. I'm ready. Spoon?
All right, spoonful.
Peach, bourbon baked beans.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
Tink.
Tink. Tink.
Ooh, I got a big piece of peach
Oh,
right
yeah,
on mine.
There you go. Lucky you. Tink. Ready?
I'm nervous. Oh shit.
Different, right?
I like that.
That's pretty good.
All the notes come out.
Mm-hmm.
I
Really
like
good.
that. I was not expecting that at all. Oh my god.
Just like for barbecuing, ma'am.
I mean,
These are
it's
good beans
great
to go with
have
barbecue.
with somebody over.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
No, it's literally going to be a conversation piece.
Yeah, very good. Very tasty.
I love that.
Good deal.
Good eats.
I'd pay for those.
I would never have guessed this. What's the beans?
I would
Okay,
be
you
going-
use just original beans.
You'd be at like a cookout, big old cookout,
Mhm.
like one of those ones that they do for charities.
Yep.
And then you get the beans, you go, oh my god, how'd they make these
Yes,
beans?
yes.
Because they're so flavorful, they're so good.
I would never have thought the way they
No.
taste. Never in a million years. Good night, Georgia Beach. Love you, Mama. Go and eat your food. Thanks, guys, for everybody coming in. They are so good. Shocked. I'm not shocked. I don't want to say that for Joe.
It's all right.
But I'm shocked. They're like, they have such taste.
Yeah, there's a
Like
lot
you
of,
can taste the bacon in it. You can taste it all. Like all of it.
yeah, it's a flavor
Very impressed.
implosion.
How much barbecue sauce did you use?
Quarter cup, that's it.
So if someone got a regular kind of barbecue sauce at the store,
Yeah, for this size.
what
for,
kind of barbecue sauce should they get? Like spicy?
sweet and smoky. I wouldn't get tangy, because tangy when you get tangy barbecue sauce, it gets ketchupy, a little bit ketchupy, and if you're gonna, that flavor, that ketchupy flavor, does not bode well with the sweetness that you get from these things and the savory that comes from this. And it's just an off-putting taste. So I would always go for like a sweet and smoky or a sweet and savory, something sweet and savory. You can go hot, but I wouldn't go like the tangy.
Hey, Sparkwood,
ketchupy
welcome in, Mama.
area. Quarter cup for can of beans. What is this? 28 ounce can. About a quarter cup of
So
whatever
you get your
sauce you want.
beans.
Yeah.
First in the pan, you do your bacon,
Yep, and then set that aside. And then you do all your veggies and fruit.
and in the oil of
In-
the bacon.
Yep, in the grease of the bacon. You use the same pan.
Okay, go on.
And then once you saute
I'm
everything,
surprised, you
get the
guys.
onions down. After all the
Hold on.
veggies, then you add
Oops, sorry, guys.
your sugar. You're gonna sugar after you get all the veggies cooked down. And then once you get your sugar in, then you hit it with your beans, your barbecue sauce, and your mustard.
I'm impressed.
And your Worcestershire sauce.
I'm impressed.
And they look great too.
They do look great. You can see the green pepper.
Yeah.
You can see
the yellow.
The
peach.
I really am
It
impressed.
really looks good. And then you got the darker brown of the
It's
bacon.
not that I wasn't expecting it. Well, okay, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what I was going to expect.
Yeah, that's good.
Because Sparkplug just came in, let's do a tink with Sparkplug because she's my girl. Hold on, Sparkplug. We're doing a tink with you because you're my girl. All right. Here we go, Sparkplug. One last tink for the road.
Yeah, one tink for the road. Tink.
Tink. You guys, stop it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's really good.
I wish I could see more. Move.
Take the whole pot.
No, I don't want the whole pot. I want
I
this.
just want that.
I'll take a hot one for you. Are you ready, Sparky?
Alright, one extra.
Stop it. There's pieces of the pepper, pieces of the bacon, and pieces of the peach.
Yeah, you gotta have enough bacon.
How many strips of bacon did you do?
I did a half a pound.
God dang! All right, let's go. I can't have much because I'm trying to keep my carbs down. All right.
Tink.
Tink.
There you go. Tinkity tink, tink, tink.
Tink. Tink.
Tink.
Thank you guys for being here. Very good. Very good flavor.
Good, I'm glad.
Very impressed. I love you guys. Have a good night. Thank you all. Have a blessed night. If you guys could do me a favor and hit the like on your way out, I would love that. Make sure your subscriptions are up because Queen Bee was saying that she had a bunch of them that she had to resubscribe to. I've heard 3 other people say that they had to resubscribe to some. Please make sure your subscriptions are up. I would appreciate it. It does mean a lot that you guys pop in, hang out with us, cook with us, laugh with us, and just filling you guys in on everything. And we're claiming it in the next 2 weeks. We'll be in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going. I love you all. Be blessed, guys.
See you guys.
I love you, Sparky. I'm sorry that we started so late. I'm sorry, Mama. I know you have to work. It's okay, Mama. I love you all. Be blessed, everybody.
Want something to drink?